Welcome back to the Channel Ya Kookz. Are you gearing up for summer road trips and you don't know what to bring? Well, we started out in the car. We're going to show you all the essentials that we've learned over the years to get you guys out there this summer thriving and living your best life. Let's do it, Kooks. Like I said, we started in our Subaru, so you don't need a fancy van to live your best life this summer. Let's go check out the Subaru. So first thing is I'm going to show you where we sleep. So first thing that we did here is we built a sleeping platform, and this platform is really awesome. We have another video up on our YouTube of how we built it, the dimensions, everything you guys need to rebuild this. So basically we have built this around the Tupperware. We found these Tupperware and they're just so deep, they go all the way the length, and this just houses all of our kitchen stuff. And the cool thing about this is you can pull this out and prep stuff here if you need to have a little like shade or something. And then this usually houses all of our, like we have a solar panel, some flashlights, we have a road atlas, and we have all of our cooking stuff that goes in here too. So that's pretty great. It keeps everything organized. Underneath here is where we put a lot of our, like one side is Kevin's, one side is mine, and we'll just have all of our like clothes and stuff underneath there. And usually we put the waters behind the seats and like the battery behind the seats. But another thing that we like to do is we'll sleep in here, and that thing folds back so Kevin can sleep here pretty comfortably. But sometimes we'll have the gear in the car and we'll sleep in the tent. It just depends on the situation where we're staying and if we want to stay in the tent. I'm in here and it's pretty comfortable. I'm like 5'3". I can crawl out this way, or sometimes we leave the back open and we kick it open and we'll slide out this way. So sometimes going to the bathroom in the night can be a little interesting, but that's what you got to give up for living the life on the road. And we don't sleep just on this. We have these sleeping mats. So they're self-inflating sleeping mats and they're very comfortable. They actually fill the space perfectly and they button up together so that our sleeping mats aren't battling or anything. So we have that. We sleep with those in here or in the tent again. I did mention that this does fold up, and it's really cool the way that it folds up. Is it just folds up on top of itself. It has little shelves so you can kind of hide stuff underneath it. And you can also pop the seats up. So if you're on a road trip with other people and you guys want to zoom around somewhere, you can have up to 5 people in here, and you don't have to worry about, oh, I have to break down all my stuff and let's all take different cars. You can take one car. So when we first started, this is what we had for power. This is great. It'll charge your phone. It won't charge computers or anything like that. It takes a little bit to charge your phone, but it's great. It's pulled us out of some weird stuff. You can take it backpacking. Also, we use the Jackery Explorer 240, and this thing doesn't have all the power that we need, but it's perfect for car camping. Like, all we need to do, I'm in school right now, so I need to charge my laptop, and we need to charge our phones to get the Wi-Fi for the laptop. So this will work for about 5 hours with the laptop running like full capacity, making videos or whatever. We wish it went a little bit longer, so if you do have a lot of stuff to do on the road, I would say get a bigger Jackery.
X marks the spot, guys. That's where spot X is, and that's where the Kooks always are. So if you're looking for us, spot X, and it's not on any of those camping apps, so good luck finding us. So here we are at Van Kook's kitchen, and I'm going to run through how we cook our meals. It's a beautiful day. We have an array of cooking equipment here. So I'm going to run through these 3 and tell you why we use them, the pros and cons. We don't travel with all these. We usually just take these in the Subaru, but the double burner is great to have. So jet boil, first off, it's great for boiling water, and if you're making like soups or something like that, it's great for backpacking, but it's hard to cook a meal in this thing. We love it because it boils water really fast. I have this French press attachment, so we use this for our hot water, our soups and stuff like that. Next is the Coleman single burner. We like this thing. We don't love it because it runs off of these butane cans, and it can be very wasteful and they don't last that long, but it's nice. It's compact, it works great. It actually has decent it's got an igniter on it, and it has a decent little flame. It's not the best BTUs, but it's good enough. And here is what we would say our favorite is. It's the Eureka dual burner cooktop. It's got a lot of BTUs. It's got a push to start ignite, which is great. Some of them just have a lighter. They do run off these green propane cans, which you can actually refill. A lot of people don't know that, but we like to run it off this propane tank, and that's way more environmentally friendly, and it's just easier to travel when you always have a lot of propane. It's kind of a pain to always be finding this, especially this time of year. Car camping's been crazy and it's been hard to find stuff out there. And next, I'm not going to get too into this, we just really like these little baskets. They help us organize our stuff, our cookware, our pots and pans, throw all that in there and just put it in the car. It's easy, it's simple. As far as cooking, we like to cook on this cast iron pan. It's a Staub. It's pretty heavy, but it's pretty easy to clean. Most of the time we just leave the food and the fat and the residue on there and scrape it off. I think it's very easy to clean, and it's kind of made for camping, so we love using the cast iron. So one of our favorite things about this car camping setup is we got this Yakima Slim Shady awning, and it's actually a pretty reasonably priced awning, and we like it. It really extends our porch, so we got this much more space, and the shade is great, especially when you're in hot areas. We got this Iceco cooler, and it's pretty awesome. It uses very little power. We're actually able to power it with our Jackery Explorer 240, and I'm pretty impressed with this little thing that it can actually power this cooler. So that's been amazing for us. And what would be even more amazing, if we had a solar input to charge this while we were out here, then we wouldn't have to run the car and charge the battery. But the Iceco is very efficient. I can't believe it can run off that little battery. I guess that's kind of a test of how efficient it is. But we really like this fridge. It's small, it's compact, it's perfect for us. It's got great storage. I like how it has this top piece you can pull out, so then you're not fishing so much for all your stuff. But like I said, it's a small compact design, and even comes with an option to add another layer to this, so you can get a 55-liter lid. It's kind of like a collar that goes over, and then it has and then the lid will sit about that high. The fridge just reached the temperature I set it to, and instantly the Iceco went into energy saving mode. You're probably not gonna be able to see it, but a little green light ticks on here, and the Jackery says output 0 watts. So that's pretty cool, and now that's gonna like really prolong the life of this battery while you're out here. And I'm just gonna show you real quick. We're gonna turn it down a bit, and it's kicking on. The compressor just kicked on, and we're drawing 36 watts. That's amazing. 45. This fridge is incredibly efficient. Like, I'm actually really excited with the little use it has. So right now, 50 watts. The compressor just kicked on. I don't think it gets much higher than that. And then once it sets back to the temp I set it to, it just turns off, and then the compressor periodically turns on and off. So if you're looking for a great little space-saving, energy-efficient fridge that's gonna fit in your car, I would check this Iceco out, and it's pretty amazing that it can run off this Jackery power pack. We've been loving it, so we're excited about it. And the link in the description for this, we also will have a discount code as well in the description. So if you're looking into Iceco, it's a nice little fridge. I think it's a little bit cheaper than some of the other big brands. So check these guys out. So if you've ever used a normal cooler and done car camping, you'll know that it fills up with ice. You're basically bobbing for your food. That's no fun. Everything gets ruined. No one likes to eat wet food unless you are a dog. But yeah, so you know, we don't want that thing. So we really like this Iceco. It's small, it's compact, it's got a lot of room, and it's short enough so it can fit in the back of the car. A lot of other fridges were a little too bulky, but this guy actually fits perfectly. It is a bit heavy, but it fits nicely in the back, and it's super nice because this Subaru actually has a cigarette lighter just right there. So we can plug that 12 volt into the I guess you can call it a cigarette lighter, but the 12-volt plug is right there. And while we're driving, like I said, we max it out and get everything frozen, and we'll have it for the whole day. So another thing we have are these small, compact folding chairs. This is one of them. They're small, they're easy to pack away. They don't take up a lot of room like those traditional camping chairs. I don't think we'd even be able to fit those. And a lot of this stuff goes on the roof box up here. So we got a lot of extra room up there. That's how we kind of make this whole setup happen. But yeah, that's the humble abode, and I think we've covered it all. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. Also, I just want to show off, we got some new Van Kookz merch. So you're talking to the campground host here. And always remember our badge, adventure before dementia. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys get an awesome setup for this summer, and you guys get out there and explore and see some cool stuff, because I know it's interesting times traveling these days. But I hope this helps. We'd love to see you guys out there and share your platforms and camping setups with us on Instagram at Van Kookz, and we'll always reshare. So we'll see you guys. Like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.